Mr. Trivenugopal, Kadali, is it the one? Yeah. The one. Yeah. The founder director, Kaumodaki Nexusgrid, is also on the stage, and it's going to be a one-on-one session.
Hello, good evening. Namaste, Kakinada. Yeah, today we received a good hospitality, and East Godavari is famous for hospitality, right? Good hospitality. Yes. So today I'm hosting for this session Edge AI. May I know how many are from IoT? How many are doing IoT? May I request you to raise the hands? No? No one are from IoT. Okay, may I know how many are from AI? Oh, so many from AI. Yes. Our guest, Mr. Ashish Tiwari, he did his post-graduation in electronics and instrumentation, and he is having 2 decades of experience. And he is dealing with the Edge AI, which is related to the IoT and edge computing system, that including the smart applications, industry 4.0, and so robotic applications. So when I say it's an IoT and AI, right, it comes under like industry 4.0. So so I would like to cover few questions where I'm requesting to answer from Mr. Ashish Tiwari. Can we start now?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So, yes, Mr. Ashish Tiwari, can you help us in understanding your Edge AI experience and challenges during implementing Edge AI solutions? That I know that from your profile that you have built teams in this Edge AI solutions, and building a team in this technology is very challenging part. I know personally because it comes under capacity and capability building. So can you share with us
Sure, thank you. So before answering your question, I would like to start with what is Edge AI, right? It's very important to understand the difference between Edge AI and Cloud AI as such. So there are 2 aspects when it comes to AI. First is training of the model, where you use data to train your model and generate weights, right? And once the training is done, the outcome of training is knowledge base, which you need to basically deploy somewhere, be it cloud or somewhere else. So there are applications where you need to basically complete your decisions or task in real time. So this is where you need Edge AI, which will help you to complete any decision or task in real time. So there are, you can say, platforms available which will help you to deploy the AI outcome. And these hardwares or platforms are NVIDIA or Qualcomm as such, actually. So now come to your point where basically when it comes to product development and you want to leverage the edge capability available on the hardware platform to meet your actually business requirement or business need. So there are, you can say, business use cases in automotive, mobile, robotics, life science, where you have robotic surgery, and all these are sort of complex actually machinery. And then you do have IoT also. So when it comes to Edge AI aspect, you first need to understand the business use case or business requirement, why you want to basically build AI on the platform as such. What is the business need or use case which you are looking for actually? And once that is clear to you, then you need to plan basically how you can enable AI in the business use case and which aspect of business use case you want to solve using Edge AI or using AI as such, right? So the major challenge when it comes to, let's say, you are deploying AI inside the vehicle itself. So you want to take decision or you want to create some sort of action in real time manner, right? So you need to be aware about the how much memory is available, what is the latency which you are expecting from the your AI solution, how much compute is required to run or execute that AI solution on or inside the vehicle as such actually. So these are the basic thing which you need to be aware before taking actually or deploying AI as such.
That's nice. So I'm just interested in know like how you are building the teams, because you need to collaborate among the different kind of streams, right? The electronics and the computer science. I would say like AI is a subset of the computer science.
Yeah.
So like, can you share like your like how we are successful in building the teams?
Yeah. So there are, as I said, there are two aspects of AI. One is the training part, where largely you trained your model actually. And once the model is trained, then the second part comes where deployment of AI actually.
Right.
So as in this session, we are focusing more on Edge. So basically we are deploying the AI on device or any sort of platform. So some sort of device knowledge or skills required to enable AI on any device or on any hardware actually as such.
That's great.
Yeah, but there are software aspects which is like training, as I said. So you need to be aware about the framework. If you are building your model on TensorFlow or PyTorch, or in nowadays Hugging Face also people are using, so you need to be aware about the framework. Then you should also be aware about the ecosystem, especially the SDK and toolchain support system. For example, when it comes to NVIDIA, so NVIDIA, they have their own ecosystem of SDK and toolchain, which will help you to quickly build your AI solution or Gen AI solution as such.
That's great. I mean, predefined
So
libraries.
computer science side, they can more focus on this aspect of software. And when it comes to deployment, then you need more knowledge for optimizing the model actually, right? So you are trying to optimize the model, you need to understand the memory as well as the latency and all these aspects.
The hardware limitations.
Hardware limitations.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, thank you. So, I mean, we are hearing like IoT, IIoT, AIoT, and Edge. And now we are talking about Edge AI. I would say Edge plus AI, is that correct?
Yeah, you can call it.
Because
actually,
Edge is a hardware device and AI is the what we are writing the models. So can you brief like how this transition, as per you, can you explain like what is the difference between the IoT, IIoT, AIoT and Edge AI?
Yeah, so you can call them with basically different name,
Right.
but core is same only.
Excellent, yes.
So core behind all this is hardware or devices,
Right.
right? That you need to understand. So when it comes to IoT, we are talking about low footprint platform like NXP and all this actually. And when it comes to edge AI, we are talking about high footprint platform like NVIDIA or Qualcomm, where they will enable you to leverage their GPUs, NPUs available on device or platform as such.
That's great. So, so which industries are seeing fastest adoption of edge AI? Because adoption is the one challenge, right? Because all industries not necessarily adapt on fast pace. The reason being the cost. So some industries are very much required where they need to adapt, like medical or pharmacy. So what is your opinion on it?
Basically, adoption to...
Yeah. Which industries are seeing fast adoption? Like
okay, which
as per your
industry?
experience,
Fast,
yes.
yeah. So, based on my experience, in mobile phone, actually, it was adopted very quickly initially. I can see in autonomous cars, it's coming up very fast, as well as in medical science, life science, and now even smart networks and all other domains are also coming up.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, so how do you balance a model complexity with device constants? As you said earlier, like device constants are always the memory.
Yeah.
And yes. So, yeah, I think already you covered this topic.
So, as I said, when it comes to model complexity, there are different architectures actually, even in model itself, right? So when it comes to Gen AI, then it's more about transformer, where you have combination of encoder and decoder, right? And there are layers exist actually inside these encoders and decoders. So when it comes to any model or solution, there are fixed layer configuration available actually. And when you try to realize it on target or any hardware platform, then you also need to plan how many parameters that model has and what is the limit available on your target, right? Okay. And there are cases where you also need to plan which piece of model you can run on GPU, what you can run on NPU. For example, Qualcomm platform, they have 3 accelerators, CPU, GPU, and NPU. And then you, for that, right planning is required to run multiple models or to run multiple solutions on the edge side as such.
Thank you, because I have seen that you are specialized in it. We are now doing the optimization.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, may I know, like, as per your experience, role of 5G, TinyML, and edge GPUs and NPUs. Just now you explained about the NPUs as well.
Yeah.
So, what is the role of 5G and TinyML in our hardware? So, can you brief about it, like?
Yeah. So actually, TinyML is and TF Lite. All these are for kind of very, very low footprint hardware, actually, where you probably have quad core CPU available on the device or dual core CPU available on the device, and how you can run some kind of small model so
for
that
practice,
you can do this anomaly detection, right? Some kind of prediction. And real time, actually, can you do the log analysis? Because a lot of logs devices are generating. So can you do the analysis and generate some kind of prediction based on the analysis of logs? So these are helping actually infrastructure, you can say, or tools available, where you need to, in AI also, when it comes to development, there are many layers actually, right? And you can choose your interest actually. As I said, in framework, you can focus more on TensorFlow, JAX, or PyTorch, or this kind of low-end framework where it's more on operator side and how they are actually evolving right? This is one area. Second area is the tool chain area, where you can learn more from the tool ecosystem, which is, for example, in NVIDIA, they have TensorRT, right, where you can optimize the model using TensorRT. And then they have TensorRT LLM. They do have actually Insight and various other actually tools available. So tool is one area where you can have visual inspection of the model performance, and you can see the utilization at basic level, how much memory is getting utilized, GPU utilization, and all other aspect you can see, and this will help you to actually make the decision which platform is suitable for particular actually problem statement or business use case as such actually. And the third area is platform itself, where you can build your expertise in NVIDIA or Qualcomm. So they do have CUDA, CUNN, and CUBLAST kind of libraries where you can optimize your model using these libraries and improve the model performance as such. And similarly, for Qualcomm side, they do have SNP, QNN, and AIMET, so cloud as such. Something which you want to do it in real time, you will do it on edge.
Right.
And some
If for
do it on like
statistics.
offline is okay to do it on cloud.
Right.
So as you know, there are open source framework.
Right.
For example, LangGraph, LangChain, then ArtChain from Microsoft. Okay, and by default, these frameworks designed for mostly public system, actually public cloud kind of platform where you can leverage them. But they are not meant to run on the edge platform actually, right? So this is one area where in future you need skills to optimize this agentic framework to run inside the car, let's say, right?
Okay.
Because in car also you need reasoning and you need action. So when it comes to agentic AI, you need reasoning and action combination, so you can also take the action in runtime, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, coming to the topic, physical AI and generative AI,
Yeah.
right? So, how you will intercept with the edge? Like, can you give your experience? Like, so just to elaborate, what exactly the physical AI edge and generative AI edge?
Yeah. So actually, physical AI, when it comes to nowadays, this is very common term, right? Physical AI.
Right.
So physical AI, actually, there are two aspects which I already discussed. One is your software aspect, one is your hardware aspect, right? When it comes to physical AI, the third dimension is simulation, okay? So simulation is also important. I will give you example of NVIDIA Omniverse, right? And then NVIDIA Isaac. So these are open source frame for simulation purpose actually. So where in simulation environment, you build your model, you test your model before deploying on the edge actually. So this is what physical AI means.
So I mean, you mean to say before, like, you know, preparing the physical model of the object, I mean, maybe a product. So we need better to have a simulation, right? Because it's okay.
So in simulation, you can do a lot of work.
Right.
You can leverage the tool chain SDK to create synthetic data, and you can measure the model performance before actual deployment.
Okay, because of the hardware construct.
Yeah. But there will be challenges when it comes from simulation to real. There will be challenges, but actually 80% or 60-70% work you can complete. Yeah.
Thank you. So similarly, generative AI. Generative AI is totally on the basis of there is no, like, you know, it's text based and image processing kind of thing, right? So how we are using generative AI in edge computing? Is it
generative AI in? Sorry?
edge?
Edge
Yeah.
computing. Okay, yeah. So generative AI is generation, right? So
Right.
you can generate text,
right,
you can
right,
generate
right,
image,
right.
you can generate audio, right?
Right.
Or all these things you can take as input as well.
Okay.
So when it comes to, let's say, automotive, so you need all these three parameters actually. When you are interacting with the vehicle, you are obviously doing voice interaction, so you are passing voice as input,
Right.
and at the same time text is also
With
going.
my voice, I want to control my
Yeah.
car.
And also when cameras are installed outside the vehicle, you are in real time, you are also taking image or video data to feed it to system actually, yes, to take some kind of decision making.
Right. Disaster
So
kind
that,
of thing.
that feed will convert into some kind of action then.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. So, what kind of hardware platforms are suitable for edge AI? So, as per your suggestion or experience.
So when it comes to, it depends on problem statement as I said.
Okay.
For example, for automotive domain, you can have NVIDIA AGX drive or Qualcomm right platform. If you are looking for medical or life science, then NVIDIA A6000
Okay.
L40 kind of system, which can help you to create or use case around the robotic use case. When it comes to IoT scenario, then you can have platform called A7, which is age-specific platform, especially for automotive, IoT and retail and industry use cases actually as such.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So what skills should students or professionals develop to work on edge AI?
So as I said, there are multiple layers, right? And one is framework area where they can learn PyTorch and TensorFlow, all these framework as such. And from language point of view, they should learn Python and C++. So when it comes to optimization, so a lot of optimization is happening in that area actually using C++. Python has some limitation in that aspect, right? And third area is tool chain and SDK, as I said, that ecosystem and tool chain. In future, it's very important to know the tool and SDK ecosystem available, right, for supporting this. And fourth area is platform awareness and knowledge in that domain actually. There are hundreds of platform available, and which platform is suitable for which problem. So GPU knowledge plus NPU knowledge. So in GPU especially, CUDA programming and all this kind of knowledge is very beneficial when it comes to NVIDIA. When it comes to Qualcomm, then OpenCL understanding and C++ is very, very crucial.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, how can academia and industry collaborate to accelerate learning in this field? Because this is another gap. Like most of the students having still edge AI and the hardware is a high hanging fruit because of the cost.
Yeah.
So, how they can fill this gap, and how academia and industries they can collaborate? Like how industries can assist us.
Yeah. So in my opinion, actually, industry side, they can, from academia side, they can look for some unique problem in generative AI or LLM, especially engineering side, which is still going on, right? Some advanced topic we need to explore. As I said, LangGraph or AutoGen kind of framework, right? Orchestration platform for multi-agentic system. Can we do some research, especially for age side, right? And create some kind of white paper, credentials, which will help them to collaborate with industry, which industry is also trying to solve, right?
So that
And
industry will recognize
as
them.
I said, physical AI, so when it comes to sim to real, so in simulation you are solving problem, but when it comes to real world, then you are struggling actually.
Right.
So I will give one example. For example, humanoid, right? So when humanoid is walking, it walks in 2D plane actually.
Right.
But when humanoid is trying to pick something, it's 3D problem.
Right.
Right. So it's very, very complex where depth and other things we need to consider. So these are the few advanced topic which academia can take up and try to build the
They have
skills
to address,
first,
yes.
which industry is also looking
Right,
for.
right,
So
right.
which will help them to collaborate actually.
Excellent, excellent. So, how is AI changing the roles of IoT engineers, AI developers, and data scientists?
Age AI is actually for age development you need all these roles, right?
Right, right.
So it's kind of
it's producing jobs, right? I mean,
yeah.
right.
In terms of job as well, you need all these skills. As I said, before age deployment, you need to train your model on your own data. So you need to know what and all training methods are there, right? That is also one area. For example, when comes to SLM, small language model development, or LLM, so there are 4 training methods. One is unsupervised learning, second is supervised, then reinforcement or reward-based training, right? And fourth is fine-tuning of the model. So they should focus more on basics first in one area, and they can build actually skills on top of that.
Right. That also is powering up their job opportunities.
Yeah.
Right. That's the
Yes. So this deep knowledge in domain will really help them.
Exactly, because smart industry. When I say industry 4.0, that means they require all this kind of technologies
Yeah.
in hand. Okay. So thank you very much, Mr. Ashish Tiwari. So
Thank you.
any questions from the audience side? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Can I just quickly call Mr. Ravichandra K to do the honors for the speakers?
Sir. Mics.
Thank you for that fantastic drive into the topic, Mr. Trivenugopal and Mr. Ashish Tiwari, for an engaging and informative session. Thank you so much. A big cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Next, showing our deep gratitude to our event sponsor, Kite, for their contribution. I would like to invite them on stage for a small presentation. I sincerely request them to keep it restricted to 5 minutes because we are